Tracy said had to hit back the end of the sermon. Yo, dang.
Y'all know how Terry get when he get him when he feel it.
My bad, man. I just
when he feel it, he gotta let it out.
Just trying to let people know, man. Trying to let people know.
To stop trying to rain on other people's parade and to stop spreading hate.
Yeah.
If people want to go on a group cruise, let them go on a group cruise.
Yeah, stop thinking you're going to get everything for free, man.
Yeah, everything's not for free. And if people are willing to pay what the group cruise costs, regardless of what that group cruise is, let them live their life. They make their coins. Let them spend their coin the way they want to.
Because I know some people out here be spending money on them super expensive cruises
right?
like Tom Joyner, and don't be batting the eye. But you let somebody else try to do something, boy.
And they want to hate.
Man, come on, man.
And they want to hate. So, and the thing is, most people that do have a casino rate or a special discounted rate for a cruise, and they're like, I can get it, but why do I need to book with you? Because I can get this rate. Most oftentimes, you can still book that rate within the group cruise.
Yeah.
So, or if you don't book it within that group cruise, you could still book it with that TA or travel advisor and still let them get that commission and be able to take part of the group cruise activities, which is what we usually do. We like to book the cruise for that particular person based on the best rates for that particular person. If the rates that are best are the group rate, or if it's a different rate, or if they have a casino rate or a special promotion going on, we book that rate for that person and then include them in the group. So there's no, I don't know why people are hating.
I don't know. And I think there's a confusion there when people think that they're using a TA and they think that they're paying us for being used. When we talk about commissions, let me be clear. We get paid from the cruise lines. We do not get paid from your individual booking. It's kind of like, it's almost like, when you go to a restaurant and you got to tip the waitress, and that's kind of how we feel sometimes.
Yes.
Because we're waiting on them to be able to get the money off for us providing a service on their behalf. That's what a TA does. They provide a service on behalf of the various cruise lines. So when, you go in comments and you see people, just being negative, like, again, you don't have to comment. Just keep it to yourself. If you don't feel, but you got some people, they need to be seen. I'm just saying. So, but don't spoil it for everybody else.
Absolutely.
Other people want to go out and enjoy themselves, have fun. They don't care what you're doing. They got problems and stuff of their own. They got their own money. And we can go on and on. But, let's get back to it.
And the thing is, most people don't realize, they think that they don't want to use a TA like us, but they would rather go on a booking website like Expedia and book a cruise or book a hotel or book a flight or whatever. Most people don't realize Expedia is a travel agency.
Facts. Come on, say that again, eh?
Expedia is a travel agency.
Or Costco.
Or Costco. Or whoever.
Yeah.
Those are all travel agencies. So when you work, or if you book something on Expedia and then you book a cruise, for example.
Yeah.
You book a cruise on Expedia and then you have an issue with your particular cruise. So, you think, I can call the cruise line like Carnival or Royal Caribbean. They're going to say, reach out to your travel advisor.
Yep.
And you're like, who's my travel advisor? I didn't book a travel advisor. I booked on the website. I booked on Expedia.
Because you can't call back to the website and get the person that you spoke to. That's gone. That is another reason why you use ATA.
Yes. So when all of our clients know that you can email me, you could text me, you could phone call, I'm here for them no matter what. So that's just my thing.
It's kind of like the adage, you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for.
All right, Felicia W. coming in with another question. She says, regarding the annual insurance, depending on what you have, is it recommended to still get the insurance offered from the cruise lines?
No, that's basically, I will say depending on what you have. Because if you have a very minimal policy, the cruise line may offer something that offers more. But they are still, just like if you have multiple medical insurances, they're going to go with whichever one is your primary first. And then you have to reissue it to the secondary. So it's the same thing.
Boom.
So
yeah.
it depends.
Hope that answered your question. So getting back to group cruises,
right.
Some people ask the question, what are the main benefits of traveling as a group?
There's so many.
There are a lot. There's tons of benefits. In addition to getting reduced group cruise rates, you'll also have access to group dining, the freedom to choose any stateroom, the welcome gift upon arrival for everybody in the group, the cocktail parties, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on and on. There are tons of benefits, and especially if you're booking like a music cruise, you're going and people are like, why am I paying all that money to go on the Tom Joyner cruise?
Because
You know how much money it costs for artists to perform? They don't come on the cruise lines
for free. They ain't paying. They're not paying to be on the cruise. They're getting paid to be on the cruise.
Worked with the Tom Joyner cruise, and I can tell you their expenses would blow your mind.
Absolutely.
But that's just one. But they have an established track history, but it pretty much applies to all the others. Another question that we often get is, can I get a free room for helping plan a group cruise?
Absolutely. For those that, like I have quite a few birthday groups going on and a couple of girls trips that are going on, I let the people that reach out to me to set up those particular groups know that if you get so many people or so many cabins booked, like those 8 cabins for some cruises is 5, some cruises it's 3, you get those cabins booked and you get a cabin for free.
Boom.
So you could put together a group for your 50th birthday, your 60th birthday, or your friend's birthday, your husband or whatever, and you get to have your cabin for free.
Yep. Boom. Dad Life with V. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien. We finally got rain here in Arlington, Texas after like 2 months. I thought it was me, man. Welcome to the ship, first off. Glad to have you back in here.
Oh, that is you.
What?
With the burr, 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 burr.
Yeah.
You do that and I think we got a super chat.
Oh, no. Regina says, run it back, Terry. Lynn said it is buffering a bit. Okay, still got some comments. Pretty Girl has a question. She says, do you think y'all will try Disney again?
Absolutely.
Do you think Melanin at Sea will ever do a Disney group cruise?
Ooh.
You want to take the first part?
Yes, we would love to cruise Disney again. We are actually, just because our calendar is really full at the moment, so we aren't able to
Getting fuller, yeah.
We aren't able to go anytime soon, but we really want to sail on the Wish, and we really want to go on the new ship when it comes out, the Treasure.
That new.
The new.
That new.
Because Terry's all about the new.
And I think as far as MAS, you just gotta have to wait and see.
Absolutely.
Until we have those.
We have to have those
conversations and discussions. Right now, we've got to get through
3 more cruises.
Yeah, 3 more.
Oh my God! You guys are already trying to plan another
just
one.
Coming up in a matter of months that are going to be huge. So definitely. Let's see here. Hope we answered your question there, Pretty Girl. See KB say, if them haters getting on your nerves, give them my address so they can see these hands.
To see these hands.
Cynthia says, Terry, your opinion was needed. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Life with Sales says, I think we should have all our fingers crossed so we don't lose them again. See it with C said, KB, not the hands.
Not the hands.
Dad Life with V says, we must have Spectrum now.
We do not have Spectrum.
It's Cox.
It's just the weather. But
yeah.
it's clearing
Hopefully
up now.
we can,
the sun is back outside.
We can keep it going. So let's keep moving. Jarita Parker says, question for 2.0, do I need to book the dining package before I get on, or can I select dining options when I get on?
You have the option to do both. I think you get a small discount of maybe 10%. I want to say 10%. I'm not for certain about that for if you pre-book. But you do have that option to just book when you get on board. Mm-hmm.
Boom. There we go.
You can either book a package or you could just go a la carte.
Let's see. This one's look like it's for the general group.
Yes,
Carlene
that's
says,
a very good question.
Outside of Melanin at Sea, what group cruises have folks done?
Yes, that's a very good question.
I would like to know personally.
Yes.
Yeah, because every now and again you'll find like a dope cruise and you didn't even know about it, and somebody will give you a suggestion, and then you're like, "Yo, that's kind of dope."
Like that chef cruise that they suggested last week.
Man, yeah. Beatzilla says the stream is strong.
Strong now.
All right, good. Glad that we're back. Glad to have you guys coming back in here. 147 of you came back to hang out with us.
Thank you.
Here's another question we often get when it comes to group cruises. If we travel as a group, do we have to do all the activities as a group too?
No. It's your vacation.
Yeah, and we get some people, especially doing the Melanin at Sea cruises, that we tell you right off the bat. And in the very first one, there were some that we saw when they got on board. They got their welcome package, and we didn't see them no more
ever again until debarkation.
The rest of the trip. That is perfectly okay.
Absolutely.
In fact, I would say we would recommend that you plan a minimal amount of activities on the ship, because everybody in your group are going to have different interests. Some may be interested in the casino, while others may like rock climbing if you're on Royal, or so instead of trying to pigeonhole everybody into one group activity, I think it's better to let everyone do what they want to do during the day.
Absolutely.
And then we would recommend you meet up with some people and ask if they want to have dinner together. It just gives everybody a chance to catch up and go over what they did that morning and what they plan on doing the following day, what they plan on doing later that night. That's the part I like. It's kind of like when you're at home and you go, you spend your day, and then you come back home with family and friends, and you kind of rehash everything. It's a good opportunity for everybody to see each other. So to answer the general question is, yeah, you do what you want to do. It's your cruise.
It's your vacation. When we plan our group activities for Addy and Terry, like Brotherhood and Sisterhood, or if we plan our activities with MAS or Melanin at Sea, we try to plan them with thinking of our people in mind. Like, what would we want to do? And also, we don't want to take up too much of their time, because we understand that you are spending a lot of money, and you are spending money for your vacation, for your family. So we understand that. So we don't want to hog up all your time. We want you to enjoy the ship or the activities as much as everybody. So, because we want to do the same thing. So.
Yeah, man. I think Coco needs to go out. Lynn says, well, I'm down with you all. Love your group cruise. It's so well organized, and I will keep going on the group cruise. Enough said. And Lynn, we thank you for that. Let's see. Mocktail Mike says, hey, Terry, you're so right. I'm a TA, and I hate when someone who didn't want to book in their group and asked me why they didn't get the group room credit of $50. See there? People just, our cousins. All right, Valencio. Dre and Shan says, much better now. Everybody says we're good. Crystal says, I've done 2 group cruises with JJ Cruise, one on Royal's Odyssey of the Seas and the other in Celebrity Equinox.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Carla says, no, y'all are good. Don't go nowhere. Let's see here. We got a couple more. Dale Coleman says, okay, family, Bell Rerong. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, man. 165 back with us, 111 thumbs up. Looking good.
Thank you.
Says, just wanting to know, is it true that we will need walkie-talkies on 2.0?
That is completely up to you. If you have a family with little ones, I would suggest it. The ship is big. It's not ginormous, but it is big. And if you have a family that you want to keep in touch with, you might want to get it. Does the app have a chat thing?
I believe so. I have to double check though.
I don't remember, but I want to say that he's playing with his ball.
Oh, okay.
I want to say that if you want to be able to keep in contact with your family, like if you have teens, walkie-talkies are a great idea.
Yeah, that way. All right, man. Let's see. Brother Mallard says, I stay in Miami. Just got the 6 p.m. update for the Gulf of Mexico. Tuesday, it's a Cat 1, and Thursday is a Cat 2.
Oh, my.
Ooh. Yeah. RN Healthy Life says, KB working as a travel nurse. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. Y'all's weather is horrible for this Ohio gal.
Oh, wow. Travel nurses, power to you. That's what Terry used to want to do.
Carlene says, Terry had zoomed in and had us looking eye to eye. Y'all better understand group cruise etiquette now.
We here.
We right here. Yeah, we right here. Oh, Sugar says, I found you again. Good.
Yay.
Dad's Life with V says, and they want to hate. Tracy M says, oh no, Terry, speak that truth. People need to know.
They really do.
Ken Hill 33 says, about to clock out. What's the drink for the sip Sunday? For today's sip, we did a blue Hawaiian. You'll be able to find that. Well, it was a blue Hawaiian.
It's gone now.
Maybe I should go back there and make some more. Yeah, you like that.
I would like that.
But yeah, you can see it on the community page and whatnot. Carla G says, I think that some people don't realize that they can use their casino offer from a group cruise.
which is crazy. And your TA can book that group or book that casino often.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones that I hear is that, people are like, yo, I got a casino rate. Why in the world do I need to pay this and book with you? Well, if you have a casino rate,
We can
and you
still book
reach
that.
out to your TA or the host of said group cruise, they can handle that for you. You don't miss out on anything. You don't have to pay the other rate if you already got that rate.
Right.
But because of knowledge, people perish. That's what they say. I'm going to get cussed out for that one. Leanne says, for those on the fence about booking with a TA, I just booked Melanin at Sea with Addy. Process was seamless. I've referred some folks to her. Thank you, Addy.
Thank you, Leanne. We appreciate you.
Tracy M says that commission thing is a huge misconception.
It really is, because I'm going to tell you guys this. We do not get paid by the guest. By you, by the client. We do not get paid. As a travel advisor, we get paid by the business we are selling to or selling you to. So if we're doing a cruise, we're getting paid by the cruise line. If you're booking a hotel, we get paid by the hotel company. That is who we get paid by, not by the client. You still pay the exact same price. So if your cruise is $1,500, you're paying $1,500. But instead of you paying that whole $1,500 to the cruise line, you're paying $1,500 to the cruise line. And out of that $1,500 to the cruise line, that's where we get paid.
It's like we're your concierge. Like,
yes,
almost. We are your private concierge,
and we take care of all that for you. So if there's an issue with your cruise, or there may be issues with your cruise or with your travel that you don't even know about because the travel agent has taken care of it before it even gets to you.
Yeah.
Or there may be a lower rate that you didn't even know about because you're not thinking about it. You're thinking, oh, I already paid for it.
Yeah, that way.
The TA is, we are constantly looking at rates. We're constantly looking at beverage plans. We're constantly looking at, oh, they may like this restaurant, or, oh, they may like this excursion. And we're thinking like that for you because we know that we're wanting you to have the best vacation of your time.
Boom, that way. All right. Another question that we often get when people ask about group cruises is, do I have to put a large deposit down when I'm booking a group cruise? And the answer to that is you do not have to put down a large deposit for the entire group. Once you book a group cruise, excuse me, y'all, the cruise line will give you a certain amount of time to spread the word among your group. I'm drinking one of these sparkling waters. And each individual in your group is going to be responsible for calling and making their own reservations or going on a website to make restrictions. In order to make the booking, each individual will have to place a small deposit to hold their spot. Now, this deposit can be minimal and serves as a placeholder. So depending on your contract with the cruise line, final payments will be due a certain amount of days before the actual sailing, and payments can be arranged individually with credit cards, or you can choose to pay as a group. Did I get that right?
Yes.
I got my notes over here, so I'm trying to make sure I'm on
absolutely.
point.
So if you make, say we're back to the birthday cruise example. Say we wanted to do Terry's birthday as a group cruise. If we invited everybody has their own individual booking, and everybody has their own individual deposit to pay for that booking. You guys can, the travel advisor, as they put it together, can have it as one lump sum that they pay at the end. And that as you pay the travel advisor just puts everything together and then pays it as everybody pays. I don't like to do that. I pay it as people pay me. But you can set up your own payment options when you work with a travel advisor for the group cruise. So you can say, I need this much by this date, this much by this date, and then the final, or you can say pay me monthly, or you can say just make sure it's paid off before the final payment date. It's that easy.
Going back to the last question, and Sydney came in with something strong. I was going to touch on this. We don't get paid immediately.
Oh, no.
When we book anybody, whether it's a group cruise or an individual booking. And yes, there can be times when you can wait as long as 6 months or longer to get paid. So let's say you book a cruise with us that's happening in next February. Guess what? We don't get paid until after that cruise.
Yes. You have to.
So
we don't get paid till after the sale,
the end of August,
after the travel.
Now, people think, oh, we got your money.
Rolling in the money.
We don't see that until you make your final payment and you go on your cruise.
We don't get
in
paid.
February.
Most travel advisors don't get paid until the client travels.
Yeah. See,
Actually, after the client travels.
Tracy said, yeah, and Expedia ain't nowhere to be found if something goes wrong.
Facts.
Yeah, man. We're just trying to be real and let you guys know and have a real adult conversation so we don't have to get in these forums and be acting Vicky Weston says, I'm a TA and know exactly what you're talking about. It's nothing like going through all that researching and they either don't get back to you or tell you that they go directly with the cruise line.
Yeah.
Facts. Carly
Swag
G
bags.
says, swag bags.
That's the benefit of booking with a.
Valencio says, we notice those haters, your motivators. You make us greater. So keep on your hating and we'll keep on getting greater. Yo,
Okay,
facts,
you got
bro.
bars.
Yo, we got bars coming in, man, from Valencio.
Valencio got bars.
Eddie says, Terry, crabs in the barrel.
Absolutely.
Britt's coming in. She says, I got a question.
Hi, Britt. We haven't seen you in a minute.
The best way to book a small group cruise on Virgin? My husband wants to do a 40th birthday cruise to Ibiza.
Ooh, send me an email. And we will get that started. Yeah, absolutely. Small groups are, like I said, for Virgin, it's 8 cabins. So if you know that you want to have at least 16 people go with you, let's do it. Send me an email.
Yep.
It's that easy.
That easy. We can make that happen. Boom, that way. Hopefully that was the answer you wanted. Not hit us up. 6 says, I learned how much work travel agents put in for clients, especially those who are new or don't like to research. Very time consuming.
It is. It is.
See It With C says, Britt, hit up Addy and Terry. They are among Virgin Voyage's top selling agents.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I do pat my
COC.
back. But yes, we are in the top 100 cruise advisors in the country.
Yes.
For Virgin Voyages, top 100 in the country. So we might know a little thing or two and might be able to get you a little extra something.
A little something.
Vicky Weston says, Tom Joyner Cruise was my very first cruise and it was so expensive, but it was worth every penny.
Okay, Vicky.
Vicky, I'm in the industry. I personally know Tom. I don't have the coins to pay to go on the cruise, even when they give us a reduced rate. So
the reduced rate is like, what?
I've been waiting for years, but I might just have to take an L and get out there because everybody keeps telling me how it's a good time. All right. So we only have a little time because your call is at 7.
Yes.
So we got 15 minutes left before that. So we're going to I'm going to answer a couple of more questions that we've gotten when it comes to group cruise. Another one says, if we book as a group, can we get meeting rooms for free?
And that's generally yes. If you're having like a meeting or if you're having like, say, I'm going to throw this out there because I think it's hilarious. A Girl Scout group cruise or a Boy Scout group cruise, and you want to have all your scouts together for a meeting, you can have that meeting. If you want to have a family reunion and you just want to have a get together, or like for us, when we have the Melanin at Sea and we do the cocktail party, that is all included. All you have to do is let the group agents that work on the ship and the group agents that work off the ship that will be in contact with you, let them know what you plan to do or what you want to do for your group, and it'll happen.
Boom, that way. Dang, see, my baby know them answers. Another question is, can my group members book their cruise online with our discounted rates?
That varies per ship.
Yeah.
Most often they can, but I'm going to say for the purposes of our groups, no.
Yeah.
We want you to book with us. That way we know exactly who's booking with us. That way we can make sure that you are getting all the benefits that you're supposed to get.
All right. Next question. Can we get discounts on excursions at ports of call?
Yes. Most cruise lines will offer a group excursion discount. It is usually like 5 or 10% off the main, but it actually depends on how many people will go. So you can get a discount on the excursions as well.
All right. Got another question coming in, and then we're going to hit a couple more in the chat. Then we got to get up out of here. Do I need to get group travel insurance?
That's always encouraged. Like we don't have a group policy, but that is a thing that you can do as well. If you want to include that as one of the perks for your group cruise, you can get a group policy. We don't do that for our clients, but we offer travel protection for every group.
Boom. that way. All right, we're going to run through a couple of more questions down in the comments below before we get out of here. Let's see. D Naturally says, question, did you see all the comments under your Super Bowl cruise post in Melanettes at Sea's Facebook page? People seem so excited. I love it. I love it that they're excited. Just go ahead and get those bookings popping. Now, one thing that I did see in the comments is the women want to go on this cruise.
Women love football.
So not wanting to miss out on any coins because it's still a business for us.
It's still brotherhood at sea.
I don't want to taint the brotherhood
by making it everybody.
But with that being said, maybe if, the woman comes with a brother and they just, go do their thing while the brothers do their thing.
But watch the Super Bowl together?
Yeah, that'd be okay. But I tell you what, this is how we're going to do this, all right?
Okay.
If you want to go on Brotherhood at Sea, and I'm pretty sure there are going to be some dope brothers on this trip. And if you're looking for said dope brother, I would say still book with us individually. Just hit us up. That way we can make sure you are on the same ship and the same time and same places. You're not technically at Brotherhood at Sea, but, you know.
Oh, that was for the ladies.
Yeah, that was for the ladies.
Trying to book.
That are trying to
see the brothers.
To see the brothers on Brotherhood at Sea.
So you're playing matchmaker.
No, not at all. I'm just saying if they want to book and, we don't want to miss out on any business, even though they're not going on Brotherhood at Sea, they can go on Brotherhood at Sea.
Okay. But because they're booking with us, it's okay.
No, but they won't be a part of Brotherhood at Sea. They'll just be going on Brotherhood at Sea and we'll be their travel advisors.
I think I understand what you're saying.
She's a little slow. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Oh my God, I will pinch you.
Cruising Caper said, hey, y'all, what's good?
Hey.
Cynthia Lipsy said, Tom Joyner's Fantasy Voyage is a fundraiser for HBCUs. Also, hashtag tax write-off.
Absolutely, because you can write it off as a tax.
See there, another benefit that people don't know about certain group cruises.
Wow, she's done a lot.
Linda Jackson says, I love the chartered music cruises. I have done Soul Train, Tom Joyner, Festival at Sea, and Capital Jazz Super Cruise. You've done the big ones.
I know.
These music chartered cruises are pricey, but worth the money. Facts.
Yeah, because you're seeing those jazz cruises.
Man.
They be having. I sounded so.
Yeah.
They have some great artists.
Dee says, I did NurseCon and considered board teachers.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. Sydney says, my first group was a church cruise in 78, but 11 to 17 of us pre-COVID traveled every summer.
Nice.
Taryn says, I attended a wedding on a cruise.
That's what I'm thinking for our son, but I'm thinking he's not going to want to do it.
No. Valencio says, I'm guilty of that. Hit that specialty cocktail. S. Walden says, I'm late, but I made it. Doorbell rung. Hello, glad to have you up in here. What's up, Miss Opinionated? Glad to have you up in here as well. Call Me Darling says, I attended a Mediterranean cruise on the Symphony of the Seas with a group of 600 with the Black Travel Movement. Shout out to the BTM. The group made that whole cruise. We had a Wakanda theme party.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, man. Sig says, yes, I've learned that I'm a group cruiser that gets lost. It's great knowing people on the ship, but I tend to roam on my own.
Perfect.
Travel with Gail says, don't know if you saw my post in the chat. I have a group in October for 16 and in June of 24 for over 100 for my 35th wedding anniversary.
First, congratulations on 35 years of marriage. 100 people.
Wow.
That is...
Sorry. That's actually somebody ringing the doorbell. I thought that was the actual doorbell.
Coco!
Yeah, well, sorry about that, guys. Who in the world's at the door?
I don't know.
They better not be soliciting again. I done told them about that. Valencio says, it's the shots for me. Shots. Elaine says, how's it going? Good to see you. Huh? Cynthia Lipsy says, I attended my first group cruise with family Although with the group, I did my own thing most of the time. Yeah, we got people stopping by, so we're going to jump off here soon. Cindy Stevens says, I love the app chat. DNaturally23 says, question, did y'all see that drink package glitch? Anyone you know, get in on it. Yeah, we talked about that in the first half of the group cruise, of the Sunday sip. So we definitely got a chance to talk about that. And we know some people that at least saved a little money because they tried to get in on the win. VP says, first time in here, VP, man, welcome. Or ma'am, welcome to the Sunday Sip. Says, my wife made me subscribe. It's cool. I like it in here. I'm glad you like it in here. We're glad to have you as well. See It With C says, welcome, VP. Felicia says, LOL, VP. Laughing, that's my wife, y'all. VP said, hand pink waving, y'all. Couple of laughs up in here. Your mom says, yeah, I love my children. Listen to them. They care about you all. So call and book.
Thanks,
you, Mom. Crystal Talbot says, hello from St. Martin on my birthday. The 25th trip, not a cruise, but a land trip. Give it up for Crystal. Happy, beautiful birthday to you,
We love St. Martin.
Yeah, man. Let's see. We keep it rolling. Sugar Bear Adventures in the house says, I'm going to the group cruise. How can we inquire about booking one of the group cruise ship DJs, or is that possible? For that, I would probably say, yeah, reach out to them. If you can find one of them on their IG page, that's probably the easiest way. Just shoot them a DM. Cruise and Caper says, just completed 2 groups and working on another one as a TA. I booked with Addy for 2.0, and my cruise niece is fantastic at what she does. Love her.
Thank you.
RN Healthy Life says, okay, check them, Terry. Jazz already had to tell about themselves on Friday night. So I didn't get a chance to check out the video.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see it.
Yeah, man. Elaine Cambridge says, make it a brother in a sisterhood cruise.
No, because he's got some things that he wants to do specifically with the brothers.
Yeah. See What he says, I have a Super Bowl cruise booked already. Nice. But I would hop on and stay in my place. Maybe next year.
It may become a yearly thing.
Call Me Darling says, women want to go where the men are. It clearly says brotherhood at sea. Linda, your mom says, hello, Super Bowl. Yeah, I know a brother. See What C says, you're at sea. LOL. LK Family Travel says, come on, ladies, let's sit this one out. LOL. They deserve it.
The boys deserve it.
Nicolette says, look at Terry trying to be a matchmaker.
Thank you.
Alan Shea says, question. So if you go with your husband, will the wives not be allowed at the events? Yes, you will not be allowed at the events, unfortunately.
The events will be the boys only.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can go. You can see them after the events. You can certainly
come on the cruise.
Yeah.
And like we said, the events do not take all day.
Carla G says, or make it a Super Bowl and then have another BAS cruise. Nisi says, coming in late, had to do my grandma duties. I did ring the doorbell. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Doorbell
Want to
is
know,
that
here you go,
thumbs up.
says, happy Sunday from the Carnival Vista. Yeah, man.
Wow, have fun.
G Fox said, just wanted to say thank you for all that y'all do for the culture. Appreciate you both. Ashley, 16 years, and I, 8 years, getting ready for the first day of school tomorrow. Love y'all and be blessed, man. Give it up to G Fox. Give it up to G Fox. See what C says. Best wishes.
I do not miss
Coco
those
on
days.
watchdog duty. Yep.
He really was.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. Tracy said Coco is on alert.
He was.
Brian Martin says, we never booked a group cruise, but if we ever do it, would be with you guys.
Well,
Thank
we
you,
have
man.
several. Go to our website.
Thank you very much. Yes, right there. AddyandNattieandTerry.com.
Go to our website and see.
Dr. Thomas in the house. What's going on? Welcome back to the sip. KB says, I made a pineapple infused. I made a pineapple infused with the rum and other spices.
Ooh.
Took 7 days to make. Ooh.
That does
sound good.
Delicious.
Q Creations in the house says, I'm going to try to book a future Brotherhood cruise. Appreciate
Sounds
you.
great.
So Brooklyn says, I have cruise already booked as well. It's my daughter's birthday weekend.
Aww.
And with that, we have got down to the end of today's Sunday Sip. We have had a fantastic time today. Hopefully we answered all the questions that you were looking for when it comes to group cruises. If you have any further questions, we would love to entertain those for you. Just reach out to us and let us know.
Yeah.
And
send us a voicemail on the link or hit us up in our DMs.
Yeah, and as we get ready to get out of here, just before we go, one more time, man, we just want to let everybody know that the Brotherhood at Sea Super Bowl edition cruise will be happening February 9th through 12th on the Allure of the Seas, visiting Nassau and Perfect Day at Coco Cay from Port Canaveral, Orlando. It's going to be a good time. All the information is available on our website at addyandterry.com.
Yes.
You can go to the community page. You can go to Melanin at Sea, get all the deets there. I'm
We're excited.
Man, I'm getting so many calls on this trip. It's going to be this one you probably do not want to miss.
Have they even announced who's doing the halftime?
No, but I kind of know already. It's going to be another big one. Surprising, but big one. I can't get in that. I get in trouble. With that being said, man, we have enjoyed having each and every one of you hanging out with us today. As far as the replay, if you are watching the replay, just know that I had
Thank
to.
you.
It may take a little longer because I'm going to have to go and merge this video with the original video that got cut off due to the storm. But with everything, man, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Addy, you got your Sisterhood at Sea
Y'all go make
chat
this
coming
drink.
up here in a minute.
Yes.
And yeah, man, just like that.
Thank you. We will enjoy Sisterhood at Sea.
Oh, yeah, make sure you follow us on IG and all that so that you can get some FOMO on what Sisterhood at Sea is going to be about.
So that you can book next year's because it is already up for sale.
Yeah, man.
So yes, no sisterhood or no sip next week because we
will be on this
we
ship
will be
and we won't be able to sip.
We'll probably
Unless
won't.
I sneak away and do the sip. I'm not sure if I can do
Be
that.
back. I don't know if we'll have time.
Yeah.
So
No.
we may not be sipping next week, but
No,
yes.
let's just say we're not going to do it next week.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and give you a rundown of what
After.
you missed
After.
at Sisterhood at Sea.
Absolutely.
All right. So with that being said, man, y'all have a great weekend. Be blessed, stay safe and all that good stuff. And we will catch y'all in the next.